Hey everyone, this is Andrew, day 2 Dryden, and we're here playing Burn in Modern. If this is the kind of content you're looking for, please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, and let's go to the game. Well, we've been playing with Deflecting Palm this entire league, and we've finally seen it, before the last turn when it's actually maybe useful. But this hand is it's a little suspect. We're on the draw. You know what? This hand's really good if we get another land, but I don't think it's quite good enough. We've only got like two sort of turn one mana plays here. This Lavamancer might not even be good without more mana. Like I don't like this hand that much. I don't think it's as explosive as it can be. This hand is much better. We got that Goblin Guide that I was really happy about, but now we've got Swift Spear and Bolt. This is great. Oh, and we got the second land. We don't have to fetch it away. Awesome. So let's see what our opponent's doing. We did mulligan away that Deflecting Palm though. That's kind of frustrating. I have not been proven right or wrong about that card yet, but we haven't been able to play it, unfortunately. Deflecting Palm. My palms are getting sweaty for that card. Mom's spaghetti. You turn your knuckles into spaghetti. If anyone's ever seen that art, we'll take a look at it later. All right, okay. So back to the game. Enough early 2000s rap jokes. So stopping ground at Arbor Elf. Looks like we're playing against Ponza. We have this lightning bolt for this elf, so that's good, which is slightly unfortunate, just because we want to get our game plan going here with the creatures, but bolting what is effectively the bird is fine. Can even potentially stop really crazy stuff like 4 mana this turn. They could have gone Utopia Sprawl, on the 1, tap it for 2, untap it, tap it for 2. We could have got Blood Braided on turn 2, for goodness sakes. All right, and then followed up by no play. Awesome. So that's making me think we made the right choice. And I'd actually be okay drawing one more land at this point. Because they could just go like Stone Rain or Molten Rain or something like that. And we do have these white cards in our hand, but we want to get these red ones out of our hand first. So it's a little aggressive, and I'm not thrilled about it. But we are going to get this Sacred Foundry out of the deck right now, just so that we have a chance of playing these next turn if in fact we do get a Stone Rain effect hitting us. So that's the reason for that. Normally I would just fetch the mountain, obviously. But all right, what's our opponent got going on? Bounce. Oh! Okay. That was not what I was expecting. What? Okay. I have no idea what to do about this. I have no idea what to do about this. Normally this is in a blue-red shell, and then it ends up getting Platinum Empyrean, which is it a 7/7, an 8/8, or a 9/9? It doesn't matter. It takes 3 bolts to kill it. I know that. And the way the card works, if you don't know, is that because Platinum Empyrean says your life total can't change, once it enters the battlefield, you don't lose life from revealing cards until you hit it. So I don't know if that's what's on its way for us, but... And then the frustrating part then is if that does happen, do I need to hold up these lightning helixes to try and deal 3 damage a couple times to this card before we just lose? You know what? I think if we hit Platinum Empyrean with this kind of setup and only 2 lands and missing our 3rd land drop, I think we're just gonna lose that game no matter what. So we are gonna get this elephant out of the way, and we are gonna attack in and hopefully hopefully our opponent doesn't do anything too busted. Well, there's the stomping ground, so they they will be able to cast this madcap experiment and stay tuned because I have no idea what's going on now. We are in the 2-2 bracket of modern here. So yeah, there's madcap. What are we revealing? Platinum Empyrean. Okay, so yeah, we got Bloodbraid, Madcap, Stone Rain, Call the Herd. All right. Um, okay, so here's what's going to happen. Because we can't win with this card on the battlefield. We just cannot win. So, and our cards don't do anything. So, I'm going to hold this mountain in my hand. I'm going to suspend a Rift Bolt. And if I draw a bolt next turn, I'll be able to bolt and Searing Blaze this Platinum Empyrean. But I think that is the only way I think I'm winning this game. Because, my God, main deck, Madcap, red green Platinum Empyrean. Yeah, I didn't expect that. I think we just want to see a Calder. Okay. Yeah, that's a card. That's a card that might win even if we kill this Platinum Empyrean. Well, I don't think we can take 12. You know what? We're gonna hold it up. But if I don't draw a bolt here, I don't think I win. So I think it's bolt or bust right now. Had I known this, I might not have bolted the Arbor Elf. Damn. Yeah, that's okay. Well, now we just have to pass, I guess, and yeah, I don't know. I gotta be honest, I don't know how I beat that. That was it's pretty good. Huh? Yep. Do we give it indestructible or something? Does that matter? I don't think it does. Yeah, we're gonna lose. Like even all the other cards on the battlefield right now, we're losing to this silliness. Yeah, that's not good. Um, Now I kind of wish I had done that when the Goblin Guide was still there, but yeah, okay. So this game is pretty much over. So let's. That was fun. Fortunately, now how does deflecting palm work actually with that? Yeah, it won't change anything, but it works with the other cards, Glory Bringer, things like that. So I'm okay with this card. Oh yeah, right. So we talked about Mom Spaghetti here. So if we look at this card, see, if you ever actually look at this card, the art's pretty nuts. You know, you turn. I can't move my mouse here. You turn the knuckles into that is that is a I can't look at it too much. So yeah, good art, very realistic-ish. So what did we see out of that? Okay, well we want Destructive Revelry because wow. Um, what else are we concerned about? They had Tireless Tracker. They could be bringing in Life Gain or something. I don't know. Ugh, it's pretty rough. Pretty. Maybe this Deflecting Palm isn't great. There's obviously the Platinum Imperium, but that won't work. We could hit it with the Glory Bringer. The Tireless Tracker could get big. I don't think Eidolon is where we want to be right now. I don't feel like this one dirtles much. I feel like this gets down to business real quick. And it's a 2-mana spell, which I want as few of as possible if I can help it, with Stone Rains and things like that being around. Also, yeah, maybe the colored sources aren't great. So actually, we're going to take one of these Deflecting Palms out. Yeah, and these Destructive Revelries are kind of tough for that too. But I don't think there's any way to play around that. We need the Destructive Revelries to destroy the Platinum Empyreans. We don't have Path to Exile, unfortunately. Okay, I gotta hurry up here with the sideboarding. Okay, Deflecting Palm we're okay with 2. Firecraft we don't need. Searing Blood, probably just better with Searing Blaze. Yeah. Eidolon we don't need. Skullcrack maybe. So Skullcrack maybe. You know what? I think this is fine the way it is. I'm going to take out 1 Lava Spike for 1 Skullcrack. I'll have a second Skullcrack in case they have something. I don't know what it could be, but something. Yes. Well, this hand stops any really broken stuff, and it's got a good turn 1 play, and we can fetch to fuel the Lavamancer, so I'm not thrilled with this hand, but I feel like it does the couple things that we want it to. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not thrilled. And our opponent mulliganed to 5, which is good. Oh, okay. Well, another good reason to have this. Another good reason to have this Destructive Revelry in the board. Apparently, we want to fetch out a Stomping Ground, and next turn we'll have. Next turn we'll have the Sacred Foundry. Yeah, we already have the 2 Sacred Foundries in our hands, so we can't really. If we want these colors of mana, we sort of have to fetch for those now, because the deck's we're only running 2 Sacred Foundries in the deck. Why would you bring in Leyline when you know I'm going to be bringing in something for that Platinum Imperium? Maybe you're hoping I just bring in Path? Oh man, I have so many targets for this Revelry now. I want all the Revelries. I want like 8 copies of this card. Okay. Well then. As much as I want to destroy this, I kind of need to destroy this. That's the sad part. So we're going to leave these Foundries in our hand. Mostly to protect from Stone Rain effects, things like that. But we will attack in the meantime, and then I plan on just using this Destructive Revelry during my opponent's turn at some point. That's the plan at the moment. Yeah, I didn't expect to need this many Artifact and enchantment destruction spells. My goodness. All right. Well, there we are. You go away now. And that's the Nikachu MTG Get Dunked On Instant Replay. That's a good one. So I have to play around the stupid Platinum Empyrean. Fortunately, everything's instant speed. So I'm just gonna play this untapped and pass the turn, and we'll see what happens. If we have to Skullcrack, we have to Skullcrack. If they do something silly into a Platinum Empyrean, then I don't know. We've got 5 damage here in our hand. We could draw another Bolt or Lightning Helix or something. So that is always an option, I guess. Well, they're going right for it. They're going for something here. Bloodbraid, yeah, okay. And Arbor Elf. What did we reveal? Yeah, they kept in Madcaps, Ley Lines. Sure. I imagine there's like Inferno Titan and stuff in this deck too, you know, who knows, right? So how much damage do we have in our hand? That's the other thing I want to find out now, because now we can unload some like they're tapped out for the turn. So we might be able to get this in before they can do any crazy Madcap silliness. So we've got 1, 2. What do we have in our hand? Sorry, 3, 6, 10, 12. Untap 2 more. Oh, yeah, fantastic. Okay, well, there we go. We might just have them then. No, I am not blocking. I don't know if we have enough mana to do all this. I think we do, though. Yeah, I think we do. So, we're going to hit you. Red. Exile. Exile. We are going to Boros Charm you. That's pretty good too. But no, I have this, right? 8 damage. Yeah, that works out, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. Yes, pay 2 life. Well, maybe this shows why they have Leyline in their deck, because apparently it's needed to stop this. It also shows why curving out just right to 4 mana can be great, but you don't want to draw too many. Okay, so Madcap, Leyline. Well, the Leylines are interesting. That makes me way less interested in having Searing Blaze and way more interested in having Searing Bloods. Because we're Bloodbraid and Arbor Elf and things like that. Yeah, what else did we see there? So they still have the Madcap experience, so they obviously still have the Platinum Empyreans, because they're not going to have one without the other. So maybe Deflecting Palm's not great. Like I said, there's obviously Glorybringer and stuff, but oh no, because Glorybringer or because Deflecting Palm gets around Leyline. Okay, so we'll play around that way. I don't think there's anything else I want, but again, it's the deck I'm not super... Blue, or sorry, yeah, blue-red is the only Madcap shell I've ever seen before. Okay, so... Firecraft, no. Blaze, we've got the Bloods instead. Eidolon, I mean, yeah, maybe, but we'll say no. Skullcracks, we didn't see anything. Is there something better than the Skullcracks? They're instant. No, they're instant speed, so that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. I don't want my curve too high. No, we're just gonna go like that. That's what we're gonna do. And now I'm happy to see. I'm not happy to see no lands, but I was gonna say I'm happy to see as many as 4 Destructive Revelries in my hand if need be. And you have to choose your mulligan first. Well, we are absolutely mulliganing for obvious reasons. Come on. I feel like they're mulliganing looking for a ley line here, and we've got a great answer. The problem is we have 0 lands at the moment, and even on the draw. Okay. This is the best hand we've had so far. Going to... Oh! Going to what? Is this how this ends? Is this how we end the league? They went to 1. Am I missing? Okay, there we go. Hey, we did it. And, I mean, I wasn't just trying to blow smoke. But when I said we were going to run the table and end up 3-2 at the end, but there we go. But, you know, I guess I was blowing a little bit of smoke. And where there's smoke, there's fire. And where there's fire, there's burn. I don't know. Whatever. You guys get it. You're smart. So, that wasn't expected. But, again, I feel like the Nikachu factor has come in. You start recording your matches and people start just conceding to you. So, I guess my advice to you is, I don't know, record your matches. I don't know. Yeah, that's awesome. So, hopefully, you know, I mean, this wasn't the most strategy-based playing of the deck, but hopefully you found that interesting. And you know what? What the heck? We will open the one treasure chest. It seems to be the thing we do in this. I need to buy a Nintendo controller or something so I can play a game afterwards, like Nikachu does for you guys. Until that time, at least, I will open up these treasure chests, give some sort of a thing at the end. I have one other treasure chest from a previous league that I did as well. So, oh, and you know, okay, we'll open up a Magic Online reward pack because you can't trade these anyway. What do we get? Yes, we want to open one. Hey, Fatal Push, sweet, and it's like the promo. Fantastic. All right, so now we've gotten lucky on a win. We've gotten lucky on a player award. Let's open one treasure chest and see how we do. The card that our opponent was clearly just digging for and let us win that round because they couldn't find it. Here it is again in our pool, in our pack. I don't know what this card costs. I guess I'll look it up quickly. Sorry, I'm going to be adding a lot of fluff to the end of the video here, but if anyone's interested, we will see what a ley line runs nowadays. The M11 printing, if that matters. Ley line of Sanctity. Currently worth 13, almost 14 tickets. So, one of these days, and oh, actually, wait, Eldrazi Conscription might be a crazy thing in EDH or something online. Let's check that one out. I have no idea what that card is worth. It seems silly to me, but Eldrazi Conscription. Right, that's the one, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. So that's like, yeah, 30 cents. Who cares? Whatever. But, I mean, hey, it's playable maybe. So, awesome. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the content. Deflecting Palm looked pretty poor in this showing. We never got to see it once. The only time we cast it, it ate up 3 damage. Didn't do really anything to our opponent. It was basically a lightning helix. But I still think it's well placed right now. I think this could be a main deck card if you're expecting a lot of a lot of boggles, a lot of hollow one, things like that. You know, just turn 2, attack for 4. Okay, well, no, I will lightning helix you for gain 4, basically gain 4 life, deal you 4. So I think it's a good place right now. But obviously we didn't see it in this league, so I apologize about that. But again, in small creatures, you know. Searing Bloods, Searing Blazes, I think these are big cards right now going forward. So if those are what you're running, and obviously we see the reason for Destructive Revelry, very important. That's the only reason we were able to win that game, in this last round here. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the content. And this has been Andrew, Day 2 Dryden, and I will see you next time.